old, I'm from Leeds, and I've got a degree in criminology from Nottingham University, which is about as useful as taking dating advice from R. Kelly. Now, being 27 means I'm at the upper end of what we call Generation Z. So I was in the first group of people that grew up with smartphones, 24/7 access to the internet and social media. So I essentially grew up on a digital diet of Facebook memes, hardcore pornography, and ISIS beheading videos. Some of the shit that me and my friends would watch on a daily basis was so gory and gruesome, it would make D-Day look like a day out on Brighton Beach. We're often referred to as being the snowflake generation, or the generation that talks too much about our mental health. But what do you expect when every single cunt is riddled with PTSD? I used to come downstairs on a morning before school shaking as I'm pouring milk over my cornflakes. So I've just watched a video of an infidel get run over by a tank. And it's not just the content that we take in that's the problem, it's the shit that we're putting out as well. No one warned us about what a digital footprint is. No one warned us that the shit that we put on the internet is there forever. In 20 years' time, when it's my generation of the CEOs and politicians of the world, we're all going to be losing our jobs. And it's not because of AI, it's because our horny, coked up 4 AM on a Sunday morning text messages are being leaked. Do you think people don't respect politicians now? Imagine you saw Keir Starmer's dick pic. Phone under the shaft, face all red, vein popping out. He set the photo to black and white so it makes it a little bit bigger. So I've been told. This shit's already happening though, man. I lost my job. I lost the job because of a picture of my dick. I'll fill you in on what happened. I was at my first festival. I was 17 years old. It was Leeds Festival, and it was my first time experimenting with drugs. And it was a fairly short experiment because I realised really quickly, I'm sorry, Rakeem, but drugs are fucking class. I was taking in MD and ketamine like I was trying to take out a buffalo, and I overdid it. I over-fucking did it, people. On the last day of the festival, I woke up outside my tent, bollock naked, clueless about where I was or what had happened. I was in a vulnerable state. And one of the beautiful things about young adolescent male friendships is when you are in that state and you are vulnerable, you can always rely on your pals to be there for you, to take a fucking piss. Unbeknownst to me, one of my mates had taken a photo of me in that state and had put it on Twitter. And not for the first time, people, my cock went viral. I had to go through a full year of sixth form with every single person in the college having seen my dick. And I don't know how many of the geezers in the audience here take MD on a regular basis. It's not performance enhancing. This was not me at my fucking best weekend. So fast forward a year of bullying, and I'm getting ready to go to uni. I'm ready for a new start. I'm going to move out. I'm going to meet some people that haven't seen my cock, and it's going to be lovely. But before I do that, I take up my first part-time job at my local McDonald's. And I'm being shown around the gaff by one of the managers, and then another manager comes up to me and he says, Sam, when you're done, I'm going to need you to go take the stock out. But he didn't say it like that. We're from Yorkshire. So what he said was, get stock out. And what my mind, that has been bullied and warped for months heard, was get cock out. I don't know if any of you have ever told your boss to fuck off or called him a daft cunt, but that shit does not stand, people. Anyway, that's my bit done.